What's up? It's Andy here from Banshee Boat, and today we are looking at the topic of planing your boat. And essentially we're going to look at three things today. We're going to look at what it means to plane your boat, two, some benefits of planing your boat, and three, some great techniques to get your boat on plane quickly and easily. Stay tuned because it's going to be an extremely exciting episode today.
Woo! Banshee boating, baby!
Very good.
Close. Banshee boat for everything boating. These maneuvers could be dangerous if not operating the boat properly. Do so at your own risk. Make sure to always have boating safety equipment, pleasure craft license on board, and always wear your PFD. Be conscious of those around you. Respect the shared waterway. Remember, never drink alcohol on boat. Always play safe on the water.
So the first thing we're going to go over here is, what does it mean to plane your boat? Basically what that means is when your boat is cruising through the water, you start accelerating, and depending on your trim settings, your bow is going to rise up. Basically what it means to plane is when you get your boat riding up high on the water, using the least amount of hull possible, and riding smoothly on top of the surface of the water. So even if the water is a little rough, you should be able to kind of plane through it and just kind of cruise on top of the surface, and that's going to be your fastest and most effective stance, cruising on top of the surface right there. You can actually go through some decently rough water depending on the size of your boat with that stance in the water. So you're just going to be planing on through the water just like that. Start cruising, and you get your boat level with the water, flying across the water. You can really feel your boat on the water and it comes down level. That's basically what it means to plane your boat. The quicker you get on plane, you're cruising and you're riding smooth. Some benefits of planing your boat are, for one, it's going to be a lot more fuel efficient, your boat. You're basically using less surface area, so there's less drag in the water. That right there just means there's going to be less fuel right off the bat the more you're planing your boat. Second thing is, it's going to be a lot more stable. Your boat was most likely designed to get on plane. Your boat could have various hull shapes specifically designed for planing. So once you get on top of those waves, it's going to be a lot less choppy. You're going to get a better boating experience every time. So once you can learn to get on plane quickly and easily, learning how to read the water with more practice, it's going to increase your boating experience tenfold. Try and stay on plane as much as possible. Another thing about plane is your boat's going to be so much faster, and that has to do also with the surface area as well. Less surface area, less drag, so your boat can actually hit its top speed. So your boat's actually going to be the fastest when it's on plane. Some great techniques to get your boat on plane. Generally, when I drive the boat from the shore, I keep the trim all the way up, just in case there's any rocks or anything on the ground underneath in the water, and it's a little bit shallow. By all means, if you can see 10 feet down, you know, you're probably good. But I usually keep the trim up at first anyways. We're gonna be cruising and the trim's up, and you give it a little bit of throttle, and the front of the boat lifts up. So what we're gonna do is slowly give it more throttle as we bring the trim down. And what that's going to do is bring the front end of the boat down, and as it comes down, the more and more it comes down, you're going to increase the throttle, and you'll feel the boat actually come all the way down. You can stop trimming down when you notice that it doesn't change your level of the bow anymore. Now you're basically on plane. So if you're having trouble getting it on there too, you might have to pull back off the throttle and just read the boat, try and get on the level with the boat, feel the throttle and feel the boat dipping through the water, and just try and get it on plane that way. Adjust your trim and feel the throttle to get your boat on a nice smooth flow. I have a great video showing this example. Make sure you like and subscribe with your notifications on, because we are going to be uploading videos all the time and we are excited about it, and you should be too.